Kishishev into midfield in place of Hughes, with Stewart switching to the left. Former Arsenal fan Lisby partners Ewell up front, a neck injury preventing Francis Jeffers facing his old club. Stewart to Ewell. Hariderson's outside him, Lisby in the centre, and Hariderson has gone round Toure, and he's pulled it back to Murphy. Oh, and the sliding challenge by Reyes diverts the ball behind his own goal. Lauren was caught upfield, and Charlton made headway down their left. This is Hariderson, cuts it back to Murphy, and Reyes makes the challenge, and the ball skidding past the goalkeeper's near post. Goal kick. Great job being the England coach, you always get the best seat. Well, Kishishev was left on the ground there as Bergkamp dummied Reyes to Henry. Bergkamp following up here, edge of the area. Oh, what a superb piece of play, because it was Bergkamp really who started that. He fooled Kishishev in the middle of the field and let the ball run on, and he was on the end of it here. As the build-up continued down the left, that's close. Bergkamp, 113 goals in 364 Arsenal games. Oh, and Dean Kiley. Well, he knew what he was doing, but to take on Thierry Henry in that position was a brave bit of goalkeeping. Look at this, Henry's coming across mighty close, and with all the aplomb of an accomplished centre-back, Kiley turns inside and clears. Now it's a free kick to Charlton, Danny Murphy. Fortune up on the far side, so too Hariderson. He was blocked off by Vieira. Flags up for hands. Referee Dean cleverly says advantage. Fabregas. Henry. Oh, and Kiley gets an arm to that, and then it's volleyed over by Clichy, who was well forward. Dean Kiley gets an arm there, and it's Clichy who volleys over. Lundberg, Bergkamp, oh, this is Patrick Vieira, and good goalkeeping by Kiley. He saw that from the moment the first pass was played. The midfield runner here gets in, ahead of the strikers and behind the defence, but look where the goalkeeper is. Anticipation. Now, El Kakuri. Given away by Jason Ewell, and that was Bergkamp trying to latch on to Henry's pass. Goalkeeper out of position, still Bergkamp, and Lundberg, and Arsenal in the lead. And Jason Ewell gave the ball away for Charlton, and you can't do that against this team. They'll punish you. That's where it went wrong, really. Lundberg makes the run. Bergkamp comes across to get there before Kiley. Lundberg, meantime, has now gone into the centre, and as the ball comes across, it seems to kind of ricochet in between him and the defender. Vieira to Reyes. Henry. Bergkamp. Oh, good running by Reyes. Henry in the near post position here. How did he get that in? Oh, another classic piece of finishing by Thierry Henry. Is there any end to this man's range of skills? He looked to be completely blocked off here by Jonathan Fortune. The goalkeeper, oh, what's he done there? Virtually backheeled it past Kiley. That's exquisite. Reyes plays the ball in, and while, well, yes, it's a sheer forceful backheel by Thierry Henry. Stewart far post. Touré's header out. El Kakuri back in. Lisby. Oh, chance for Stewart. What a good chance too. That would have put Charlton right back in the picture. And Graham Stewart, who on his CV has got a goal against Arsenal for both Charlton and Everton in his career, fires that one wide. Pennant. Bergkamp to Henry. This is Reyes. And Reyes still, and Henry! Oh, it's devastating. It's deadly. And it's dynamic. 3-0 to Arsenal. Never mind the rain, Arsene. Watch this again. Thierry Henry, his second goal of the game, and they are so different, illustrating his huge range of skills. This was Reyes twice involved in the build-up. Henry's just loitering there, really. Then he fires it. Kylie, I think, got a hand to that. Then the crossbar. Then it was in the back of the net. And Henry goes on piling up the goals against Charlton Athletic. But more important on the day, defender El Kakuri possibly in the goalkeeper's line of vision, but it's a moot point. Arsenal are 3-0 up, and Henry is majestic. Charlton have got a full-time job on back there now, just trying to contain one man, never mind the rest. This is Bergkamp, and now it's Reyes. Oh, that's going to be 4! What a finish by the Spaniard! A perfect hit by Jose Antonio Reyes. The other players as thrilled as Reyes, I think, about this. He's wide of the goal, but the way he hits it with his left foot, it goes right into the side of the netting on the far side of the goalkeeper. And Arsenal have suddenly gone mad. It's 4-0, and we've still got 19 minutes to go. Charlton just can't get the ball. Just how many passes is that? And Lawrence steams forward now on the right-hand side, and finally Charlton get a touch, but not for long. And this is Reyes. Is it going to be 5? He's missed it. Oh, it was almost too easy. How many passes did Arsenal put together before they reached the Charlton penalty area? It was almost like Leeds United 30 years ago. And when it came to Reyes, he should really have made it 5. Did everything right, including checking inside the sprawling defender, and then he lifted it over the sprawling goalkeeper and the crossbar. What an exhibition by Arsenal. Reyes, oh, it's opened up for him here. And still Reyes, and it's Bergkamp. Now the whistle's gone. Van Persie's put it in the net. A Charlton player has pushed him over inside the box. The referee has disallowed the effort. Well, I really thought Reyes was going to do it, but look, Bergkamp has gone into an offside position there, and that's really why the referee stopped the play, and whatever happened afterwards didn't really matter. Bergkamp. Oh, that's well played. This is Vieira. Pennant outside him. Oh, they're streaming forward again now, Arsenal. Oh, Vieira! What a great save by Kylie. They may be 4 down, but they've got their pride. And Kylie prevents Vieira making it 5. Well, that was a good stop by Dean Kylie. It deprived Patrick Vieira of what would have been his first goal of the season.
you know, we set about trying to get a foothold in the game, and I think we've done that. And then we gave a terrible goal away, and was hoping for a similar start to the second half, and then they scored after 2 minutes, and really that's it, that's over. And it was backs to the wall for the last 20-25 minutes, I think.
I just saw Jose coming into the into the box, and he turned, and I called him. He just gave me the ball. At the beginning, I just wanted to make sure that Fortune wasn't going to get his foot on it. I just tried to hold the ball, and then I just tried that, and then it worked. So, well, I don't know what I can say. You know, that's the kind of thing that I always said that the striker should play with his instinct, and that's what I'm doing.
You've set yourself some very high standards here, so when you drop a little below that standard, you get criticised. Was that a response today? Were you a little offended by some of the comments and headlines?
Well, of course. I mean, when you look at it, a draw away from home in the Champions League is not bad. But how we play football at the moment, you expect more, which is okay, and all the players know that, and we were disappointed. But yeah, the main thing after such a game is to get back right on track in the next game, and we responded well, and we done well today.
So that's 48, just 2 to go to the half century.
Well, let's first go to the 49. You know, all the players go away now, and I hope everybody will have good experiences and come back in a positive mood, but as well not injured, and then we can prepare the 49th. I know you wait for the 50th one, but I wait for the 49th.
There you go, crisis over.
Crisis drawn away in the Champions League.
Yeah,
it's so difficult.
That, terrible, isn't it? 26 goals in 8 games.
The bad team.
Aye, awful.
Not bad.
It's a proper team. Great reaction, obviously, from, as I said, the draw the other night, and all the stuff about Lauren and Vieira, which is absolute rubbish. Give me players who care all the time, certainly. And I think you saw today, you know, that at the Imperious best, Arsenal, the quality of the goals, the way they move the ball, the passing, the movement, absolutely sensational. And
what about this one?
Oh, well, you run out of superlatives to talk about this guy, don't you? I mean, great little ball from Bergkamp into Reyes, and the defender probably thinks he's done everything, but in fact he hasn't. In the end, he's given him the only option possible, Henry, which is the back heel, and it's just so nonchalant, isn't it?
Showing off, I think.
Well, and it was only his second goal, wasn't it? His second goal of the game. It's, you know.
Bad goal to lose, by the way.
Oh,
I knew you. I knew.
There you are. Good
There's
cop,
something
bad cop.
fundamentally wrong with me. This is Reyes' goal again. Bergkamp measured pass, great hit from that, brilliant in his left foot. And this move coming up, this is when he misses like a sitter, and I think it's like 128 passes. I think we're about 121 here. But when they're going forward and they're passing and they're in this mood, there's no stopping them. And they, you know, it goes through the middle, it can go wide. Eventually it comes to the left-hand side. You see Reyes at the bottom of your picture there. It comes to him. Bye-bye, Luke Young. And then I cannot believe he's missed it. All right, he's on his weaker foot, but and it could end up anything. You know, what
are they running away with it again?
No, they're not running away with it. I've watched Chelsea the last couple of weeks, and I think that Chelsea are a very, very strong side, and they'll be there right at the day.
But I think in the Premier League that there doesn't seem to be too many goals scored. I mean, the pair of them, Reyes and Henry, I think 13, which I think most teams haven't even got 13, and that's just the two of them. Help.
And Premiership table, Arsenal celebrated their 4,000th league match in style today and have now played the last 48 of them unbeaten. Chelsea can bridge the gap when they host Liverpool tomorrow. Everton stay third, followed by today's conquerors Tottenham. Manchester United will go fourth if they beat Middlesbrough tomorrow. Crystal Palace seek their first win of the season on Monday against Fulham. Norwich also remain winless, and Southampton are now in the bottom 3 after picking up just 2 points from the last 18. West Brom's first win moves them up to 15th. So, there you have it. After 7 weeks, West Brom are the first of last season's promoted clubs to win a game. Nothing to this Premiership lark, really. All you need is a change of Jungle Book. The goal from Big Gira was good, but the other was sheer Kanu. Good night.
In Europe, it's not quite right. Yet.
It's not like we have a problem. We still don't win it, so there is a problem. Year by year, we're kind of, if I can say, improving, but obviously it's still a long way to be one of the top side of Europe. People like to talk, and there is no mental block. We have to be a team who can be, or people can be afraid of when they see that they're gonna come to play against Arsenal. We're not there yet, but we're trying to be there. It will feel pretty special for me to, and I think for everyone at Arsenal to win it, because Arsenal never won the Champions League. So it's always good to be part of a history, but to be on the first page, not the second or the third, or if you do it for the first time, you know, then people will always remember the first time. You know, when we won the World Cup for the first time in France, it was something extra, and people still, even now that we're not maybe the same team that we used to be, people still talk about it. I know that after the game against Eindhoven, people were expecting maybe us to win easy, but games are not easy if you look at in the Champions League, and 1-0, it's enough to get the 3 points. What we're doing in the league, people don't understand why we cannot produce it also in the Champions League. Play as a team, that will be the answer, the key answer. Then after I think you can beat anyone when you play like that. Any team in Europe can beat any team when they play like that. The main thing is we know that when we go forward, we can score. So we have to maybe play more as a unit to defend. You have to turn up on the day and be good, and that's when, you know, sometimes, and obviously you know that in football, when one of the guy in the group, in the collective, is not up to his game in the Champions League, you know, there is no mercy. You know, we had the bad half against Chelsea over the 2 games, and it was enough for them to go through. I like, you know, all the time people asking me, you know, if I have more pleasure to set up people or to score goals, you know. For me, it's the same thing, you know. It's as long as I did help my team to go up front, you know, it's always a great pleasure. Since I arrived here, you know, I became another player. So for me, I always said it would have been difficult to leave that, and I play with amazing players, with an amazing manager, and I have people who likes me, the fans likes me, so, you know, I have everything. I'm happy in London, and if one day I'm not, I will let everyone know, but I'm